Neha believes that designing jewelry is an art that combines the creative skills of a designer, knowledge of precious stones, while applying the precision of an artisan. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? With this, we are delighted to welcome Neha on our show. Neha, let me start by complimenting you. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much, and so are you, Divya.
Thank you. I've totally gone the Sindhi way and loaded myself up with all the sparkly things I had. So we're going to touch upon that in our chat. But first, I want to start by talking about your growing up years. Let's start from the beginning. How did you get into this field, and did you always want to be a jewelry designer?
Sure. Firstly, thank you so much for having me on the show, and hi everyone who is watching us all and listening to us. Thank you for joining in. My journey, I, I was always very fascinated by my mom's jewelry. So, very young age, I was hardly 6 or 7 years old, and I would start saying, "Mom, I love what you're wearing. Why don't you open everything and show me? I love this piece of jewelry. I love the blue color in it. What is this called? How is this made? Let me try this on my neck." So I would just try each and every piece of hers on me. And every time I would do that, I would say to her, "When I grow up, I'm going to marry a jeweler."
Did that happen?
No, no.
But you became the jeweler.
Yes, exactly. So as I grew up, I said, forget marrying a jeweler, I will become one.
Atmanirbhar.
Atmanirbhar, absolutely. So yes, definitely. As I grew older, I realized my passion for jewelry. It was a very deep sense of passion, and I definitely wanted to pursue it. So I took a formal training from various renowned institutes in Mumbai, following with manufacturing process and manufacturing courses at SNDT. Following which I did my internship and also worked under many well-known jewelers in the city. So I worked in different departments, and it was an amazing experience under some, great jewelers, very well-known and reputed ones. And finally, in the year 2009, I founded Neha Lulla Jewellery was founded. So it's been a journey of 11 years since then, and it's been a very exciting one.
Awesome. Yeah, all little girls are fascinated by their mom's jewelry. I was reading in one of your interviews, you mentioned you have a sense of intuitive design. Can you talk us through that? What do you mean by that?
Right. So, when I got into the industry, I started, like I said, I started very young. So, at that time, the notion about diamond jewelry, how people perceived it, was either, the classic kind of jewelry or a very set style of jewelry, which I think would suit the age bracket of 35 and plus. So as I started young and I always loved wearing jewelry and seeing new pieces, I thought of attracting the younger generation to be able to wear it. I thought of making pieces that I kept myself. I would imagine myself if I would wear this piece in my when I'm if I'm newly married or if I'm going out to a party and things like that. So I would keep myself in mind and design, and it attracted a lot of younger girls to do the same. So my focus was not on how an investment would be. My focus was how I would wear it, how I would pull it off, how it would suit my personality, and how comfortable I was wearing it on everyday basis rather than having it set in the locker. So as a person, as a designer, I am very observant. If my
Hmm.
I derive my inspiration from is derived from my observation. It can be just anything. It can be any piece of art, any part of nature. It can be just the top you're wearing, the little embellishment over there. It can be just anything. So that's how I would create my collections, and yeah, and I still do that.
So, did this intuitive sense of design and visualizing it on yourself help you when you were setting up your brand and differentiating your brand from others? It's a very saturated market.
Absolutely. I think it really helped me because, it definitely helped me have an edge over the others where I attracted the millennials who would, otherwise be into junk jewelry or different kind of accessories, and whose parents would convince them for a long time that you're turning 18, you're turning 20, you're about to get married, why don't you start wearing jewelry?
Right.
So, because they always went to their traditional jewelers and never found their kind of design that they would be able to wear every day or something that they would cherish, they never got into the idea of wearing jewelry. But yes, I did encounter many such girls and designed some beautiful pieces for them.
So, I was talking about the fact that both of us are Sindhis. And I was reading this book by Saz Agarwal, who has spoken about the Sindhi love for diamonds. And he said that, this probably originated somewhere in the 1860s when a group of traders from Hyderabad went off to seek their fortune and traveled to South Africa, and that's how a lot of glitzy things entered Sindh, and it became a popular way to show your wealth. So, this Sindhi love affair with diamonds goes back so many years. What do you feel about it? Do you think it's true? Do we love diamonds? Is it in our blood?
You see the sparkle in my eyes the minute you said diamond?
Yes,
Yes. So the minute you say diamonds in front of Sindhis, you can just see the sparkle in their eyes. You know,
totally.
I think that's how we've been grown up, and we all know the love for diamonds Sindhis have, the love for big diamonds that they have as well.
Vado diamond.
Sorry,
Vado, big.
Vado, no Sanna diamonds, all Vado
Ah.
diamonds. I think now it's the trend, globally and amongst all other communities where there has been a drastic switch from plain gold to diamonds.
Hmm.
It's been accepted very well.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what is traditional Sindhi jewelry like? Can you tell us something about the kind of pieces that feature in traditional Sindhi jewelry?
So there are three most popular ones. One is solitaires. All Sindhis love solitaires. Second would be it's called fully. So fully is basically diamonds in a setting of seven diamonds, like amalgamation of seven diamonds or nine diamonds, which is also now known as nakshatra. But originally,
Right.
when you go back, like years ago, that was a traditional Sindhi design. And the third thing is patichura, which is also now known as the eternity bangles.
Hmm.
So these three things were a must in all Sindhi weddings to give their daughters.
How interesting is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you tell us something about, a little bit about your experience in the industry? Have you ever had any interesting requests from your clients, and how have you catered to that?
My experiences about the glamour world or my experience with clients, because it's a set of different experiences.
Both. Okay,
Both
let's start with the clients.
clients, sure. So we've designed for all kind of clients, all kind of age groups, and just about from everywhere around the world. And there are three special, very special creations that we did, which I would like to share with you. The first one is we designed jewelry for newborn babies. So in South India,
Okay.
yes, in South India, there is a tradition where a girl child is born on the 21st day. They have a ceremony, or it's like a naming ceremony where you invite over all your guests, and the girl is dressed up. The newborn baby is dressed up from head to toe, and she's bejeweled, you know. So we designed beautiful necklaces, and it's not just one baby. We did plenty of these. So there's necklace. with a matching waist belt and an armlet. Now, creating this was amazing and very, very exciting. But at the same time, the challenge from our end was how do we keep it very soft?
Hmm.
How do we make it in a way that it does not hurt the baby? It is
Right.
soft. It has the corners are soft, the edges are soft, and it's very flexible. So the baby is comfortable wearing it. At the same
Hmm.
time, that we've done, the family is happy that we've done justice to the design and the make of it. So this was a very, very special experience for us. The second one would be where I designed a bridal necklace, where the client was very, very specific about what she needed in the choker. The choker started right from here and it went till here. So there were
Wow.
5 layers of the necklace, the Jodha Akbar style, and her requirement was to have 7 different colors in it, 7 different colored gemstones, and 7 different forms that she wanted. So she wanted a flower, she wanted a swan, and different other things, which we amalgamated, everything together, and it turned out absolutely beautiful. Of course, the challenge was the measurements that we had to keep in mind while making the absolute, the fitting that was very, very important. At the
Yes.
same time, we wanted to make it comfortable for her because the amount of gold that went into it was 250 grams. Yeah, over 250 grams and about 65 carats of diamonds. So it was an amazing experience and it was something we had not done before.
Right.
Another experience that we did was for a client whose anniversary, I think she's joined in here today. And it was a very, very special one. It was their anniversary, and the husband said, I want to gift a solitaire ring to my wife. But it's not just a solitaire, I want something else that you can do to make it extra special. So we came up with an idea, which we did for our I Do collection. Let me share that with you.
This sounds very interesting. Let's take a look. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thanks for joining.
Just one moment.
Sure. And while Neha's pulling that up, I want to remind and request everyone that please post all your questions for Neha in the Q&A bar or even in the comment box on the menu below. We'll take up your questions as soon as we can.
Right here. So as soon as you see the box,
Yeah,
okay, let it go on, then I'll explain.
that's charming. Yeah, I can see the video. Got it. Yeah. So as soon as the box
So
opens, please.
yes, so we created a packaging where it had an inbuilt screen and the husband could record his video of a special memory of both of them and gift it to the wife. And as it would open, she would see it. So it had a beautiful message and it was very, very special, a very special experience.
How touching. How touching. They must have been so happy. It's
Absolutely.
to have an idea, but one thing to see it executed so well.
Thank you so much.
Neha, I have to ask you this. Now, you're married and you're a mom. How do you look so stunning? And how do you balance work and family life? Can you share tips with our audience on how you prioritize and plan your work day?
Definitely, definitely. I would definitely like to say that all women, all mothers have that inbuilt talent. They are born with it. They're absolutely born with the art of balancing home and work, home, I mean, family, children, everything. For me, yes, it's a challenge, definitely a challenge every single day, but I totally love it. After my delivery, I bounced back in 2 months.
What?
And yeah, and you might call me a little crazy, but I was working 15 minutes after my delivery.
What? No.
Yes, I was working within 15 minutes. I was on a call, and my mom was like, get off that call right now. So, this is how I look at it. NLJ is also my baby. I have nurtured it, and I can't ignore it. I can't neglect it.
Right.
Definitely, at the same time, my own child and family cannot be neglected. So yes, it's an important balance that needs to be there. And yes, we have our challenges, but if you want to do it, you really can do it. I
Okay.
definitely have a great support of my family.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
but it's a
important.
very strong passion. A sense of passion is very, very strong to keep it alive.
Hmm. So we have our first question coming in from Amit, and he's asking that did you have to face any major challenges or setbacks in your entrepreneurial journey? And how
Yes,
did
firstly, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I come from a non-jewelry background.
Hmm.
So, Neha Lulla Jewellery is only my baby. I started it. And, even in my power of extended family, there is not a single jeweler. So, it was all trial and errors in my journey. Even now, I face a lot of challenges. Everything is, I have learned on my own. I have fallen down like a million times, and I had to get myself together and learn with experiences. So it's been an amazing journey. It's been a complete roller coaster ride. Also, when I started, there weren't so many women in the industry.
Right.
So in a sea with full of sharks, it was a little difficult, but I got my way through.
Yeah, I know. Swimming with the sharks, that's a tough
Yeah.
one. Thank you, Amit, for
Yes.
that question. And on that subject, how has the pandemic impacted you and the industry? And what is the future looking like?
Right. So, unfortunately, along with the pandemic, it's also the gold. There has been a great shift in the prices, and it's kind of confused the customers. But I think the mind shift has been, in a way that people are very mindful of buying right now. They are looking at more meaningful jewelry, at jewelry that they can wear every day, and something that they would cherish. So yes, in a way, it there has been an impact, but I am excited for the future now because we've also been hit along with the pandemic. We've also been hit with a technological wave, and we're very excited to go online with our e-commerce platform next month.
How exciting. And we're going to put the link for that in the
Yes,
chat below for
yes,
everyone to see once it comes.
definitely.
And do you
We'll
also
be
think
announcing it on our page also very soon.
wonderful, wonderful. We'd love to share that with our audience. And are you also seeing technology playing a greater role in terms of the way people are buying? For example, are they able to try things more digitally now? And how's that panning out?
So yes, we are working on an AR technology to give a virtual shopping experience to our customers when they log
Really
on to the website. Yes,
exciting.
we're still working on that, and hopefully it'll happen soon. So yes, the augmented reality works in a way where you see a piece of jewelry and you can try it on virtually.
Right.
Yes, and apart from that, we are also doing video calls with our clients where we are showing where they can shortlist the designs, and for customers who are close by, we are also giving try at home services.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's really cutting edge. Okay, so now we're going to move into a little bit of a rapid fire round. Neha, are you ready for this? We're going to ask you questions, and whatever's the first thing that comes to your mind, you tell us.
I
Okay?
just hope it's not as as brutal as Karan Johar.
Yeah, I know, Kejo, and unfortunately, there's no hamper either. So
I'm
no, this is this is a simpler one. We're
okay.
gonna try so brutal.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so here we go. Describe your design style.
Minimalistic and feminine.
Okay, what is your motto in life?
Ask, believe, receive.
Okay, a good cause that is close to your heart.
Okay. So as cliche as this may sound, but uh, mental health is a cause that's very close to my heart because it's not just in the recent times. Of course, in the recent times, it's really increased. But I come across a lot of people who are emotionally disturbed, who are in depression, and we are also working on a foundation, from our end that can be a part of this and get involved when help people who need mental health.
Okay, a song you can listen to on a loop.
Is It Love by EO. I
Okay,
love that song. Absolutely.
nice. And give us an example of when you had to think out of the box.
Out of the box. I'll share a pair of earrings with you, which I
Okay.
created, and I was also nominated as one of the top five jewelry designers for that. So here, can you see?
Yes.
So this piece is called Into the Wild, and this is completely different than what I generally do. It's got, you see there are yellow flat diamonds here, there are
Right.
brown beads, there are diamonds, and there is an aquamarine cut into the shape of the bird's body.
Neha, this is absolutely gorgeous. What was your inspiration for this? I know you said
So
into the wild.
into the
Was it
wild, the wild nature, you know, everything about it, the rustic field. I personally love the whole rustic look
right?
and the beauty of birds and nature is a complete inspiration behind this. So these can be worn as a pair of earrings, and also it's a detachable piece. If you take this off, it's worn as a pair of ear cuffs.
Wow. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
Thank you so much.
So here's a question coming in from Lata. She would like to understand where you source your diamonds from.
So firstly, we source our diamonds very ethically, and we buy directly from manufacturers all over the country and outside of India as well. But yes, we make sure they're ethically sourced and they're not from mines with any unethical.
So Amanpreet joined the chat a bit late. He's asking what inspired you to be a jewelry designer. We covered the beginning, but I'll let Neha take the question if she'd like to. What inspired you to choose jewelry designing out of so many options? So
I thought of getting married to a jeweler when I was a kid, but as I grew up, I thought it's a better idea to turn into one. The love for jewelry, the absolute love and passion for jewelry inspired me to become a designer.
and Amanpreet, I also want to share with you, we also spoke about Neha's intuitive sense of design and also her cultural heritage and roots, all of which has kind of given her that edge and interest in this field. So thank you so much for that question. Neha, a word of advice for people, who want to enter this industry, aspiring jewelry designers, what would you say to them?
I would say that you'll face a lot of challenges every single day of your career, every single day of your life. But if you truly, truly believe in what you want to do and what you want to achieve, please do not give up. There are many people in the industry you can reach out to for help, for different kind of advices. And it you need to be patient because the industry is such. There are no overnight results. There is no overnight progress. There is a lot of hard work. There's a lot of perseverance that you need to have, and please stick to what you believe in, and do not follow rat race. Do not
Hmm.
follow what everybody is doing. You do what you believe in.
Wow, that was really inspiring, and thank you so very much for sharing your journey with us and
Thank
being so short with the rapid fire, I have to say.
Thank you.
And
I'm just glad that you asked me easy questions.
yeah, last thoughts before we let you go,
Sorry, what?
and any last thoughts or any words you'd like to share with our audience before we let you go for.
I would just like to ask everyone to hold on to themselves in these times. These are tough times, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime very soon. But yes, be with yourself, be with your family. They need you, and you need them. So, yes, that's it. Take care of yourselves and please be safe.
Thank you, Neha, and may you continue to shine and sparkle as bright as a diamond, you know. And I want to say a big thank you to all the audience. I know we had a few technical glitches today, but thank you so much for coming back on the chat and you know, being here and asking all your lovely questions. We're going to share links of Neha Lulla Jewellery in the comment box after this chat, and please come back next weekend for
And
another
also,
episode.
this live session would be continued on the story, right? For 24 hours?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Right.
For 24 hours and more than that. We'll have it on the IGTV. We'll share the links.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Divya, for having me. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, and same here. Have a lovely evening. Thank you.
Thank you, you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.